free. Well, wow. We ain't doing that. What's up? Good morning, cousin. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey girl, what's up? Watch this video, okay? If you need to learn or know how to deal with late clients or late stylists. In this case, I'm the late one. And my client appointment was at 10 o'clock this morning. It is 11:30 and I'm just not pulling up.
Bruh.
What the fuck? So unacceptable. I'm about to fire myself. So not cool. My phone died while I was asleep. I jumped up and it was already 11 o'clock. And I was like, oh my fucking gosh. Immediately, first thing you do when you're late and you're the stylist, when you're late and you're the stylist and the client, but when you're late and you're the stylist, first thing you do, immediately contact your client. And now when I say contact your client, I don't mean text them. Because first of all, your client been waiting for an hour. A text is very unpersonal and disrespectful damn near at that point. You need to pick up the phone so they can hear the sincerity in your voice when you call and apologize for wasting their fucking time. And that's just G. That's G. That is absolutely G. I don't know no other way to kick it to you. Hey Hillary, good morning. Yeah. Good morning. Girl. So we're gonna see how this goes. I need to hurry up and try to set the vibe in here. I'm sorry, I know this video is like all over the place. But girl, first of all, as a stylist and the type of service that I provide, and I'm big on experience, okay? I'm so big on experience. I'm about more big on experience than like the actual service. Like if I really, you know what I mean? Like I'm the kind of person that's like, damn, my experience is great. She didn't do that great, but I might fuck with her again because baby mama getting better. You feel me? Like I'm real big on experience. So tardiness is just something I just find very disrespectful on either part. And I don't tolerate it. I don't think it's okay at all. So we're gonna see how this play out while I try to set a vibe real quick up in here. Okay, I had to run and get my speaker out the car because we need music. Y'all know I use my TV now. It's like the introduction to let people know that don't know. We got a channel. Subscribe. What a morning. Let me pray and see if I got a coffee in the refrigerator. Sheesh. Ah! I'm set. I'm good. That's beautiful. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Jesus. You be looking now. You'll be looking now. They didn't give you the piece to go into the what? I know they lying. I know they lie. I know you lie. Why does I already go in? Oh, you all around here. Wait, do we have the things in the wall that? Damn, we got them right here. We don't have them right there. Honey, I'm so fucking sorry.
It's okay. Girl, you.
I'm so happy you stayed and waited.
I was like, I'm gonna stay till 11.
You said you would stay till 11. Yeah. I called you at like 11, didn't I? Yeah. I swear to God, as soon as I jumped up, I was like,
I'm coming for Farmington Hills.
I know.
I'm about to wait.
And you know,
I'm going to wait.
I don't do late.
That's why I'm like, it's not like her. That's why I'm like, I'm gonna sit here and wait. Sit here and wait, but then I went on your website and said you're usually closed Tuesday, so I was like, oh God, no.
I am usually closed on Tuesday, but so
I thought you had mistakenly opened. Yeah, that's
open
what
the book.
I thought. That's why
I
was like, oh no.
Oh my God, I know you was freaking out. I was freaking out. I'm so sorry. I'm so grateful.
I was just like, stay calm. I was like, you got to after 11 o'clock, you could freak out. That's why, because I was just working in my car. I'm like, just.
You was working in the car?
Yeah, I was just like, girl, just calm down.
That's a good point. That's a good point. That kind of made me feel good as if I didn't fuck up, even though I know I deeply fucked up. But
I was working.
You was working. Okay, I caught you right on time. I jumped right up like. You still there?
And then like when I called you on your phone with the voicemail, I was like, oh,
I know.
I was like, oh my chest.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
We're here. We made it.
We're here.
So thankfully, you're regular,
Yeah.
and now the new client.
Oh yeah, that would have.
A new client would have made this video
They would have been like,
probably better
True.
because new clients typically will come in with attitudes,
Yeah.
and then I have to get them out of the energy. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So, but at the same time, it still helps because I feel like stylists and clients be late. On both ends, it's disrespectful and rude as fuck.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? I think, but I also think it's how you go about it and how you handle it is what makes it better. So for me personally, I think that yes, you're a regular, but I'm not gonna treat it like you're a regular. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna treat it like you a new fucking client, or I mean a regular client that I just fucking respect. Basically, at the end of the day. Yeah. Did you see like a specific? I hate saying that damn word. Okay, you already know where I'm going with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, ooh, I get the little hearts, but now I'm like,
somebody else came in and said the same thing and then chickened out. Why y'all keep chickening out?
so I'm like, do I want to be the female Drake?
I'm fucking screaming. Oh.
Yeah, because I like that because I feel like I don't look right with my stuff going straight back. So it's like a little to the side, you know.
She cruel. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We can finesse this.
Yeah, we can make that work.
We can finesse this. This shouldn't be difficult at all. Okay, we don't need that.
You want me to text it to you?
Yeah. This is the first cake my sister ever got me.
Aww. It's sentimental today.
It was. I was like, oh, thanks, girl.
Right.
Thank you.
Confident, no limit, owning it. Look in the mirror and all I see is love. And take it one step at a time, cause I'm enough, yeah. Beauty ain't a waistline, ain't a smile, ain't a face. Beauty's holding my head up with grace. And I thank God for the way I made it. Whoa, whoa. I'ma be my best self, my best self. I'm loving who I be, yeah. I'ma be my best self, my best self. There's no one else like me, yeah. Self-love, self-help, self-care, self-care.
Do like to turn back now.
Okay, honey. Uno, dos, tres. With the honey for you. I do burst for you.
Oh, she's cute.
You like her?
Yes, she's so pretty.
It's just a little razzle dazzle. But you see, I was like, dang, I should have just made the whole thing a little razzle dazzle,
Yeah,
like on the
but
sides. But the picture
yeah,
was
but-
kind of plain on the sides, so I was like,
Yeah, it's okay.
but she's still cool.
It is.
How you feel about her? You never did
She's
something different
cute.
like
I
this.
know.
You
She's
got,
so pretty.
the kids, you gotta keep your edges fleeky. You feel me? Since your
I
hair is
know.
off your face,
Yes.
keep your edges done. Probably hoop earrings. You feel me? Unless you just feeling real dainty and
No, I'm gonna
delicate.
pack those for the trip.
Okay.
Okay, make sure that edge control is packed.
Make sure that's packed so you can stay. You know what I'm saying? All right. So we only got a few minutes to really kind of break down and get into it and talk about it for real, for real. So I know you were technically waiting for an hour and a half if we G about it.
Yes.
It was like an hour and a half. I hit you up an hour after your appointment, but I didn't show up
Right.
until 30 minutes later.
Right.
Okay, so let's talk about how was you feeling when you wasn't getting a response this morning? How did you feel?
So I was thinking like I leave in 2 days to go on a trip. Is she spinning me? But she never spun me before. She's always professional. Something's gotta be wrong. So my appointment was at 10. I looked at the clock, okay. I'm like, I'll give myself an hour before I freak out.
Fair.
Real, so I brought
Fair.
my laptop because I'm supposed to be working. So I just went ahead and worked. And then as it was getting close to 11, I called her again. And not too long after I called her, she called me back. But if she didn't call me back, I was going to try to come in. I was going to DM her on Instagram.
Wait, pause. So you called me right before I called you?
Pretty much, maybe a couple minutes.
Oh, that's lit.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So,
So I thought she was calling me back. Like,
Oh, no.
girl, I'm coming. And then, well, I didn't know if you was gonna come. Yeah, girl, you know I'm closed on Tuesdays. I would have been like.
So technically, she thought she fucked up. Really, it was me because I overslept. But she thought she fucked up because I'm technically off on Tuesdays. I'm not supposed to be here in the first place. And she somehow magically booked an appointment on the Tuesday. And I was here.
Now, I usually come Saturdays.
Facts.
Yes.
Facts. But gratefully, she was so understanding, so patient, and was willing to stay and come and still get service. Now, that don't always work out like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It don't always work out like that. Well, it don't overall. It doesn't always work out like that.
Most people block their day to get their braids.
You feel me? That's true. They do block their day to get their braids done. Yeah. But still, in the most sense, more so like clients not always understanding.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whether they're new or old, they don't really give a fuck. For the most part, they are appreciative if you communicate properly.
And she did. She was super nice, as I knew she would be. I didn't think she was gonna answer the phone like, yeah, girl, shit out of luck. I didn't think she was gonna be all that. So.
Right. Okay. So we like our hair.
We love it.
Okay. And how do you feel about how it's been handled thus far?
Great.
Okay.
I knew, but like you've never been unprofessional before.
Yeah.
So I didn't. I was like something has to be wrong. And true. I told you I wasn't gonna give myself. I was trying to stay calm. Old me would have freaked out then and there, but I'm like, you gonna give yourself an hour. You gonna sit here and do your work. As it gets closer to 11, then you can panic.
Yes. Then at 11, I was in the car.
Yes,
so it was like right on point.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask you this question. Okay. Stylists, everybody in the beauty service industry always want to have a trillion rules, right?
Yes.
For booking an appointment. You can't have no kids. You know what I'm saying? Your hair can't be thick. It can't be thin. It can't be long. It can't be straight. It can't be curly. You got to be on time. You can't eat. You can't drink. You can't live. You can't breathe. Like it's just always all these rules, right? You late $80. You feel me? Like just something crazy. You know what I mean? I feel like it's only right for the stylists to keep that same energy when they fuck up.
Correct.
Okay, so we agree to keep that same energy when they fuck up. So I just want to say, what do you feel is fair? What would make you happy walking away from this appointment? You know what I'm saying? Being that, because at the end of the day, pretty much, I mean, yeah, you ain't had nothing else to do, whatever, but this is still your time. That you sat in the car and fucking waited for an hour and a half.
Yes.
Before you even got your service done.
True.
You feel me? So what do you feel is fair?
So I had booked tribals and individuals,
this is
and
true.
She ended up doing tribals and knotless, which is more.
That's true.
So I'm like, cool.
That's true.
I'm not mad at it. So I mean,
do you remember the price difference? I don't remember the price difference.
I don't, but I know significantly more.
Yeah, it's like maybe like 125.
I was about to say at least 100 more.
For sure,
I'm
like, 100 more.
So I'm like,
okay.
You've been nice. It's not like you came in here with an attitude or.
I ain't never gonna come in with an attitude.
Well, I know, but I didn't either, and I feel like you would feed off my energy. Anybody could feed off anybody. If I came here all stank and stuff, that would kind of kill your vibe in a way. Not that you would be rude or unprofessional, but it'd be like, damn, gotta sit here and do her hair. I
would have to work. Here's the deal. Because you could have, and rightfully so, like new or not, like this is a seasoned client, you feel me? But like seasoned or not, you had the right to have an attitude. Right. You know what I mean? And the moment you'd walked in this bitch with an attitude, my energy would have shifted quickly. Not shifted in a negative way, but shifted in the sense of like, now, I'm not like kissing ass, but like first thing you came in, first thing I said was, I'm so fucking sorry. Look in your eyes and let you know, like, I'm so fucking sorry. You know what I mean? Because it's unacceptable.
And she said it on the phone too.
And I said it on the phone too. So it's not, let's just be clear, it's not a cap thing for camera. It's you know what I'm saying? It's just, you have to be respectful of people's time. You know what I mean? Because if she walked in here hour and a half, like, we need to talk. If I'm still here, we need to talk. You know what I mean? What was I going with that point? I forgot. What was I just saying? We came here. I forgot what the fuck I was just saying. I forgot.
You were saying Damn.
I forgot.
Oh, you were saying how your energy would have shifted if I would have came in that way.
So to handle that, basically, I'm not gonna meet her energy with negative energy because she
Right.
got an attitude. In that point, I'm just gonna I'm gonna be myself, which naturally people turn around and just adapt to because you're gonna hold an attitude and I'm gonna be extra fucking like, good morning. You know, after I apologize, like, hey, okay, what's up? What you need, a coffee or something? Because we're not gonna sit here with this energy all day. We got 5 hours to spend together. Who wanna be upset?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? One, I don't want my client uncomfortable, and I'm for damn sure not gonna be uncomfortable with my shit. So, you know, if a person come in with that kind of spirit and that kind of energy, is honestly the way that the stylist handle it, or the lash technician, or whoever the fuck you are in the service that you're providing, if you are genuine with your apology and you make sure your client is happy at the end of the day, 9 times out of 10 the experience is gonna turn around. You know what I mean? So in this case, the add-on or the accommodation was the knowledge braids in the back, which is 100 or 125 or something like that.
Yeah.
So we're 100% comfortable with that, and then just paying the balance for that. See, boom. But just to give an example, let's say we didn't do that. Now, that accommodation was on me. I recommend it because that's what's best for her hair. Yeah. Her hair is like finer and thinner, and like weight and tension, she don't need that when it comes to like the regular boss braids in the back. Plus, it's gonna lay flatter and it's gonna look neater. You dig what I'm saying? So that was my accommodation. But even if she felt like she wanted more, I feel like my what do you put that? Deposit should be removed. You feel me? Like if she requested something more, we would have said her and we wouldn't negotiate on what we both felt was comfortable and appropriate for the situation, and then left at that. But other than that, we're done.
We're good.
Okay, let me show y'all what we did. Cause we did try something new, honey. Ooh, just a little razzle dazzle. They not too crazy, just a little 1-2. We did try but we always do a small mean. This is what we mean by knotless. Okay, so there's no knot at the top of her root. Right, we got that. Boom. Yeah. Okay, real quick before the camera down, let's just be clear. If you ever find yourself in a situation as such, today, I'm not gonna lie, I got pretty lucky because my clients are just cool as shit. That's just really what it is. But it could have went left. And I've had situations, because I've been late before, where the client did come in with an attitude. And I did have to make sure that we switched that energy before we even got started. Okay? Because here's the deal. Even though the stylist is in the wrong, whoever the service provider is in the wrong, okay? They still have the right to decline that service. Just like the client has the right to decline the service as well. So what you don't want is for your client to be uncomfortable, just like I was saying, or for yourself to be uncomfortable providing a service when neither one of you have to do it. You can politely say, you know what? I have apologized for my miscommunication or my tardiness or my attitude, my mistake, whatever you did wrong, right? And I will be happy to provide the service for you. However, I do feel like your energy is off, and maybe it's just not the best fit for the both of us. You know what I mean? And you can do that, and that's okay. Know that that's okay. And it's the same thing for the client. If the client comes in, you know, if you come in and you got an attitude, they ain't do a damn thing. You know what I mean? My client was on time. She didn't do nothing. How dare I come in with attitude? But if I came with an attitude, she had the right to say, you know what? No, thank you. You know what I mean? And at that point, I feel like anytime that the service provider cancels an appointment, you should. I don't give a care what policy you wrote that say non-refundable. You need to give that person back their money. That's just facts. That's flat. No discussion, no argument. Because at the end of the day, it's your name and it's your brand that is on the line that you need to protect. All you have is your word and your image in this thing called life. You mess up one of these. Let me sanitize. Put some lotion on my hands because I just watching that dry. You mess up one of them, it's really hard to get it back. And I don't really care what situation you apply that logic to in life. You mess up one, it's really hard to get it back. And so, your name and your brand. You don't have time to be out here arguing with clients or nobody. You know what I mean? Especially when you run a business. And it's you know, for me, I'm naturally a people person. an open person, an honest person, a G person. I have a problem even when I know I'm wrong. Like, and you're gonna feel it and you're gonna know it's real. And I'd have been in situations where I done got played and I ain't never heard an apology verbally from the stylist that played me, and they still kept my deposit and kept it pushing. You did what so I know what that feels like, and it don't feel good. And I had a $50 deposit. I want my money back. But that's, you know, it don't feel good. And so the more the stories, I mean, you really need to treat people the way that you desire to be treated. And this could have went a completely different way, and gratefully it didn't. But I wanted to still document that to let y'all know, you know, a few tips on how you can go about turning the situation around and both parties still being happy. So in that sense, right, I added on a service and she was okay with just letting that be that and saying, girl, I like my hair, we cool, we good, that's it. You know what I mean? But she could have been like, you know what, I want that, subtract my deposit, or half, or free. Because some people come with free energy, like, I want it free. Well, we ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing free, because at the end of the day, I still stood here for 5 hours on my feet and worked. And you like the service. So we're not doing free, but we can come to an understanding. And that's really what it boils down to at the end of the day. So anyway, thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, you know what I'm saying? Comment down below. Like the video. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. If you want more content like this, just let me know. Yeah. And I do hope that this is helpful in some kind of way. Okay? To all my service, beauty industry people out there in the world. Do it and do it well. Stop giving us a bad name and a bad rep. Understand customer service 101 before you decide you want to go into business for yourself, and make sure you do right by your people who do right by you. Anyway, y'all know how I roll. I love y'all. Peace.